Hello, good afternoon. Pat, I saw your message that you're watching for me. I'm sorry, I'm a few minutes late, and then Facebook has a delay when they eventually get it onto your feed. So, Pat, hopefully you'll find your way. I am here. I all of a sudden, I was all set to go. I'm like, hey, I'm ahead of schedule, all set to go. But then I realized I didn't draw the winner from last week's comments. I love to look at the comments and pick a winner. So hopefully, um, we're in the right place. Hello. So, yes, I picked a winner from last week's Facebook Live. So, if you're just joining me now, go ahead and say hi in the comments. It's my way of staying connected with you. It's my way of saying hello. So, last week's winner was Paulette M. Paulette, I do have your address. So, just watch for some happy mail. And hi, Pat. I'm glad you're here. Good. You found your way. And if you're new, go ahead and tell me where you're from. My name is Genevieve Coe. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live here in Markham, Ontario, Canada, and I love sharing stamping. I love creating. I love playing with stamps, ink, and paper, and I absolutely love connecting with you. So when I initially started, it was really just to get a little bit of a discount on the very happy stamping supplies that I loved because it all does add up, and the starter kit is the best deal. So that's how I got started. Right now, the starter kit is $165 worth of whatever you want. So if you've got a wish list going, you can choose $165 of whatever you want. You pay only $135, no tax, no shipping. So that's like an amazing deal. Actually, it's no tax in many provinces. I shouldn't say all provinces in Canada, but it's definitely no shipping. Yes, hello. It is so great to see you. So the starter kit is how I got started. Um, and really, it was so that I could buy my supplies at a discount. And, there was a lot of things on my wish list. So if you're like me and you think, I need a few extra things, I would like to get some of those new ink pads, maybe some of the tools, the starter kit is a great way to go. And right now, there's an actual bonus special on just until the end of the month. Is that you'll also receive a special gift on top of the amazing deal. You'll get a free stamp set, the Making Plan stamp set. You'll get these really cute notebooks. You'll also get a beautiful leatherette um, book here. So it could be used as a planner or it could be used as sort of an agenda. You can use it how you wish. So that's just only till the end of August. Okay, so that is how I got started, but I just kind of found that I really enjoyed um, sharing stamping with others. It was fun to stamp on my own, it was fun to get a discount, but then I just realized it's fun to do it together too. So I had a few friends over, we stamped together anyway. So as things grew and changed, that's how I have been doing this for 15 years. And now almost 15 years. This October, I think it'll be 15 years. So I realized, wow, I can also share it too, not just keep a discount. So I've been enjoying doing this as a hobby, but also as a way to earn money. It does mean that I'm working a lot down here. Um, and I'm not going to lie, the money goes back into special happy stamps and things that I love. But we have a lot of fun. So thank you for joining me. Every Tuesday afternoon is one of the ways that I share stamping. I also offer classes. Um, I also offer in-person events, all sorts of things. So I'm so happy that you're here connecting with me. I'm also happy that I remembered to put in my AirPods. Oh, I'm reading some of the comments. That's hilarious that you're in Quebec right now. I just came back from Quebec after a French immersion program. So Pat J is saying that she's in Quebec and it's not going so well with her French. I'm sorry, Pat, that I'm not there with you because I would try to help you with your French. Of course, it's not my first language, French, but it's my like I call it the language of my heart, the language that I love that speaks to me. So whenever there's an opportunity to speak French, I try to do so, even though my French is not perfect. But I discovered a lot of it's just confidence. People are happy when you make the effort. So if I were there with you, Pat, I'd be trying to help you out with the French. So okay, so I have lots of things to show you. I thought I was all prepared, but I realized I didn't put my mount on. So you guys go ahead. Tell me in the comments what you're doing today. I'm going to grab my mount and stick it onto the table as soon as I find out where I put it, because it's very weird that it has disappeared. I saw it, it was in my way, and then I moved it, and I moved it here. Okay, great. So that's one of the benefits of the AirPods is I can walk away and keep talking. Okay, so I'm going to stick my mount on. So today what I've been doing is, well, actually this week, I've been cutting all my classes for August. So if you signed up for technique class, it is all prepped and ready. I took it to the post on Monday, and those of you who are picking up, just give me a ring and I will try to answer the phone, and then I can um, put your packet out for you. Oh, I love reading this. Lynn's making a blanket for her granddaughter. Oh, that's so nice. And what else have I been up to? Little bit of stamping because I need to get ready for stamp camp. I was so proud of myself that I had the technique packets ready. Scrapbook class is almost ready to go. But then all of a sudden I was like, wait, breaks. I got to place the order for stamp camp, which is on September the 10th. So many of you have registered. You're going to get a great overview of the new catalog. Um, I probably have at the like because I cut in even numbers, I probably have one spot left, but that's it. So if you haven't registered for my new catalog stamp camp, it's not even on my registration page because really registration's closed, but just because I cut in even numbers, if you want to sneak in, let me know. But we're doing a wide variety of things. I'm playing with all my finally getting the chance to play with all my new mini catalog goodies, and I'm so excited to share with you. I'll give you a little sneak peek, a really fast one of a card that I made yesterday. You ready? And it's going to be for Stamp Camp. Look at that cute little mouse. He's singing. Okay, so, and you're probably like, where is that mouse in the catalog? That's why we love Stamp Camp. Oh, Karen's asking whether she's going to meet me in person in Montreal. Oui, bien sûr. I am definitely going to Montreal in November. So, for those of you that don't know our inner conversation here, there is a Stampin' Up! Convention. It's actually going to be in Vienna in November, but they have little local events. Um, they have little local events all around North America and Australia. So the two locations in Canada is Vancouver and Montreal. So I will be in Montreal, of course. So yay! I'm excited that you're going to be there as well, Karen. Karen's actually all the way from Newfoundland. She's going to, are you flying or you driving? Anyway, so Karen has attended several of my classes, and we've always like chatted online, but yay, we'll finally get to meet in person. That's one of the really awesome things about the demonstrator community. If you're still thinking about getting the starter kit and you're thinking, oh no, I don't really want to make a business of it, it's okay. We have lots that are enjoying the community and the fun of it, and that's part of it, these special exclusive events. Oh, Lynn wants, okay, so now there's no more spots because Lynn is going to take the last stamp camp spot. I don't think you've already registered. I'll double check. But the date is September the 10th for in person and September the 11th for the Zoom. Okay, so let's get started. Now that I have my mount here, I'm going to flip this over. Oh, there's so many things to talk about. See, when I did my recorded videos when I was in Quebec, like I couldn't have this fun interaction. I was just like sharing my stuff, but nobody was talking back in the comments. And then I like uploaded it and everything. It's not the same. It's so good to be back to connect with all of you. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so let's flip this around and hopefully all will work here. Hopefully you can see my table. Oh, glasses, no glasses, lost. don't know where they are. Oh, no, I see them. Okay. Um, Let me first give you the important website link to find all the important things. Your paper pumpkin just arrived. Yay! Okay, so all my important links can be found here. Linktree, there's a dot between the R and the EE / Stampin' for Fun. So if you want to sign up for upcoming classes, if you want to shop, you can look for the links here. Buy any of my tutorials, all of that good stuff. Okay, I'm going to just grab my glasses over here. It's always like that. You think you're so organized and then, okay, few announcements and then we're going to get stamping. Okay, so announcements. Where's my pile of announcements here? Okay, we are down to practically, we're already the middle of the month. Saleabration is almost over. It is the last month of Saleabration. I already told you about the starter kit special where you get the free planner. If you place an order or you gather a group of friends together or you host a party and your orders all together, all your friends together total $375. Of course, you can be a party of one. You get a free stamp set called Perfect Pomegranate. It's exclusive. So there's that. And then if you shop for every $60 spend, you get a free gift. Or we have some higher priced gifts, higher valued gifts that if you're over 120, see in this case, you can choose the paper and the stamp set. So we're down to the final weeks of that. And Stampin' Up! Recently announced bonus Saleabration items. So these are items you can purchase, but if you want to get them for free, you can choose them as your Saleabration rewards. So if you remember last week's card that I shared, we used this timber embossing folder, okay? And that's something that you can get absolutely free when you place a minimum $60 order. You can choose that as your freebie. So there's lots of freebies to choose from, but just know, for those of you that may have missed the news, that Stampin' Up! Released additional free products in addition to the ones that are in this little brochure. Okay, so they are while supplies last, so I would not recommend waiting until August 31st because I'm not sure what will be left. Okay, so that's that. On here, on the upcoming class schedule, I also have information about my paper share. So the paper share is a great way to get a variety of papers at an economical cost. So I'm just going to be getting using papers from the holiday mini catalog. So for example, here is this, what is this? This is the boughs of holly paper. So if you wanted to get samplings from like 11 different paper packs, this is the way to go. Because what I do is I cut them into 6x6 size, and then that way you get a sampling of each design. You'll actually get 2 of each design. Since our paper is double-sided, that just makes sense. So normally I do it earlier in the catalog period, but since I was out of town, I'm doing it now. So don't forget to sign up for my paper share. It's a great cost. It's only $77, and you're going to end up with, I think it's like 150 sheets of paper. So you're getting a good sampling of what's happening in the mini catalog. Okay. I'm just wondering if there's too much shadow there. Okay, there we go. Speaking of things on that upcoming class list, you can sign up for my paper share there. You can also sign up for the Head into the Holiday Stamp Camp. So let me tell you about the Gen Stamp Camps. Let me grab a few stamp sets so that I can just give you a little idea of what we're using in these camps. So Jennifer Cotton and I are doing a stamp camp together. So if you're watching and you're from the US, you won't be able to register at this link. I mean, you can if you want, but just tell me you're from the US and I'll pass your info on to my buddy Jennifer in Texas, and she'll prepare your kits for you. So we're working together, and so you'll get designs from both of us. You'll get our extra enthusiasm because we're going to have an exclusive Facebook group for those of you who have registered, where you're actually going to get bonus inspiration in that group as well. And there'll be the chance to win prizes and things like that. So we're going to make 10 different projects, and our bundle that we're using is the cottage wreaths bundle. Okay, so really the focus of this stamp camp is getting us prepared for the holidays, primarily Christmas, but we may throw in a few other holidays because Thanksgiving is coming up. And so we're using the cottage wreaths bundle. And this bundle is not included in the class fee for the 10 projects, but you can certainly add it on at a discounted price. If you're taking the class and you want the bundle, we can work something out for you. Just click, I think there's an option there that you want to add on the bundle for the discounted price. Okay, so I don't have, but I'm just going to show you what this bundle has. You can tell I've been using it. Oh, yeah. Okay, totally. I think here there was like wreaths, but right now the beads are missing. So whatever we do for you, for as much as we can, we will pre-die cut for you. But there's just going to be some things where you have to stamp first before you die cut. So that's why I would recommend getting the dies if you don't have them already, and the coordinating stamp set. Okay. So that's that. Now, part of this stamp set, so you'll get 10 different projects, you'll get a goodie bag, you'll get access to the exclusive Facebook group, but there's also bonus classes. Now, you can take those bonus classes on their own, or you can add them on as part of the stamp camp. One of the bonus classes is the Hello Harvest class, and we'll make 6 projects, 6 different projects with this stamp set. And it'll be 5 cards and 1 3D item, because I'm thinking if you're like me, you might want like an idea for a little 3D project that might be perfect for your Thanksgiving table favors or something like that. So this is just a nice fall themed sort of class, 6 projects, $49. You can add it on with free shipping. If you sign up for the main stamp camp, the Head into Holiday stamp camp, or you can just take this class on its own. It is your choice, whichever you want to do. And then the other optional class we have is the Christmas Scotty class. So again, for the optional classes, the stamp sets are included in the class fee in the $49. So it is an amazing value, but you can add on the coordinating dies, or there's a cute Scotty punch here, okay, which you can add on at the bundle discounted price if you wish. Okay, so those are the classes coming up. I sure hope you'll join us, because Jennifer and I, we love working together and we love making it fun for you. So hopefully you can join us. So if you're interested in registering, just go ahead and use this link, linktree/stampin' for fun, and click upcoming classes, and then you can register. And let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I know some of you may not have tried my classes before. Don't be afraid. I'm here to answer your questions, and happy to help you out whatever you need. Okay, so I think those are the announcements for now. I don't know if there's other announcements. Sometimes some of you know what's going on more than I know. I'm still adjusting. I'm going to be totally honest. I'm still adjusting coming back from Quebec. I don't know why I imagined that I would like come back and just dive into everything here without a pause, but really I had things to do like my laundry and spending time with my kids. I'm actually this weekend going with Michelle, my daughter, to check out my alma mater. She is starting to do the university tours, that sort of stage. She's going into grade 12. So for those of you in the States, going into her senior year. So we're starting to do the research and get ready. Can you believe it? My second child's getting ready for that. Okay, so I don't know why I told you all that, to tell you that's why I'm a little disorganized, but I am excited to share the Sweetest Cherries bundle with you. So each month I try to pick a product and try to use that product all month long, just to give you some different inspiration with the bundle. And I just knew I wanted to use this in the summer because I think it is cherry season. I have been seeing them in the stores. And hello, a cherry punch, a coordinating punch, we have to use that. So if you joined me last week, you'll see that I stamped this bright and cheerful card. You guys even helped me with deciding where to put the little sentiment. So let's get started with today's stamping project. If you guys want, if you are a stamper, feel free to stamp along with your supplies. Even if you don't have the exact same bundle, you can still use the layout. And of course, I'll give credit. This is a swap card I received from Erica Serwin down in the US. I might switch it up a little bit, so we'll see how it turns out. And let's get started stamping. If you've never stamped before or you don't have a lot of supplies, that's okay. You're welcome to just watch what I do, get an idea of how I use the tools and the products to create something cute. And don't forget to comment in the comments because I love to read your comments and I love to pick a winner each week. Okay, so I'm using real red cardstock and I've just cut it in half at the 5.5-inch mark. Okay, and then I am going to score it at the 4.25 inch. Okay, so that's how we get our nice card base with our crisp, clean fold up here. Okay, oh, I don't know why I'm putting my trimmer away. We're going to need that. And then now this color that we're doing, this card we're doing today sort of has similar colors as last week's card. I'm going to take some basic black cardstock. Let me see whether I've got a scrap. Oh, yes, the real red is a very rich, beautiful red. It's actually very commonly used at Christmas time and Valentine's. That's when I find I'm using it a lot. But it's great for this card. But we have all different reds. Like Poppy Parade is I find it a little more on the orangey side. Okay, I don't know why this is cut like this. Okay, so I'm going to do 4 inches by 5.25. I like to have every color of cardstock on my shelf because they are different. They're not the same, so it is helpful to have all the different colors. Okay, so now we've got our real red layered with our basic black. And then I'm going to take the same color we used last week. It's so bright and cheerful. Great for summer is the Parakeet Party color. Okay, doesn't that make you happy when you see that color? Okay, so instead of going down 1/4 inch, I'll just go down 1/8 inch. So I'm going to cut it at 5 1/8. I hope I've got it right. 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. Let's try that. Okay, did I get it there? I think so. So it just gives a little more of a narrow border. Okay, normally I go down 1/4 inch, but I thought let's try a little narrower this time. And then I am going to emboss this with the gingham embossing folder. Again, if you don't have the fancy tools, don't worry about it, but it's so easy to use. Okay, this is the gingham embossing folder. It is actually one of the free like options that you can get with Saleabration going on. So you can get this embossing folder absolutely free when you place an order of $60 or more. So you can either message me an order or you can shop directly on my online store. But I love free. Free is my favorite price point. So I don't want you to miss out. That's why I always tell people Saleabration. It's gone this month, so don't miss it out. There's so many nice freebies to take advantage of. I'm just going to pop it into this embossing folder, and I'll show you the magic. Okay, so this is our cut and emboss machine. You do need this to make the embossing folder work because it applies pressure. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the base platform an embossing folder, and let me see, I think it's not a 3D embossing folder, so it is a little thinner. I think we'll just need our 2 plates here, and then just roll it through, and you're gonna see. Oh, Lynn loves the color choices. Yes, I know. Parakeet Party and Real Red together, they do look great. Last week we used Sweet Sorbet and Parakeet Party together. That was nice too. So this red is a little deeper. Oh, I don't know whether I did it straight, but okay. So this is what the gingham embossing folder looks like after it's been embossed, after our Parakeet Party's been embossed. Okay. So look at that. We've got a really nice border there. And then already it makes me happy. Doesn't that make you happy already? Okay, so let's secure that down so I don't lose the pieces, because we don't need to stick any ribbon or anything. We'll just go ahead and stick it down. I'm using the seal adhesive. It was a little bit of learning curve to use it at first, but now we're best of friends. I think the trick is that, let's see, is there one side I like better than the other side? No, I think they're pretty much the same. So we'll just, I find that it really helps to break the adhesive. So I'm like roll and then flex, roll and then flex. Okay, so then that makes it really easy to use. Ta-da! Okay, and so with the black, and again, thank you, Erica Serwin, who gave me this great swap card that I had to case for you today. I may change it up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. I have my stamp set here. I don't want to lose that because we're going to need that very shortly. Okay, so why don't we kind of coordinate with the black? I'm going to use some designer series paper from the annual catalog. It's called Perfectly Penciled. And there's all these nice sort of black and white designs. Okay, and I like that it's like a little bit, I don't know what the right word is, like distressed vintage. Can you kind of see? Okay, so it's not just polka dots, but it's a little bit distressed, a little bit not exactly symmetrical. So it makes it kind of fun and whimsical. So let's cut this at 4.5 inches. Actually, I'm going to cut it at probably around 2 inches. And then 4.5 inches. So I'm just going to tell you a little trick that I do when I'm cutting designer series paper. Because it is a 12-inch by 12-inch piece, I like to think, how can I cut this paper in multiples of 12? Or like that goes in. So I like to cut them at 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, so I find it kind of helps me maximize the use of the paper. So I knew that I needed it at 2 inches by 4.5, but I thought, you know what, let me cut it at the 2-inch mark, because then, you know, if I need more of it, like if I'm cutting for a class, then the 2 inches, I know I'll be able to use up that whole sheet. Okay, sorry, someone just made this comment. What do I do if my adhesive is defective? I've had 3 different Stampin' Up! Users try it, and it's made in the reverse direction. Oh, okay. If it's defective, then you can just call. I mean, you can let me know if you purchased it from me, and I provide that kind of customer support, and I can look up the order number and get a replacement to you. Um, that's probably the easiest. So that's probably the easiest, because there is a phone number you can call, 1-800-STAMP-UP, and that's the support number, and they always replace defective items in general. So okay, so we're gonna put this piece right here. Okay, so yeah, if it's the seal, let's watch again. I know, I'm telling you, there was a learning curve the first time I used it. So you're pulling it towards you. So as long as it's in there correctly, you know it's in there correctly because the Stampin' Seal, it only really clicks in that way, but you'll see the wording here. Um, oh, okay, Lynn. So just message me the date of when you ordered it. I can look it up for you. So what you do is you pull towards you, okay? And sometimes, okay, if it doesn't come out, don't worry. You're just going to pull towards you until it starts coming out, and then like don't even lift it up, just like kind of tip it forward and flex. Okay, so roll, tip forward, flex. Okay, and it's really easy now. Now, if it doesn't come out right away, the reason why that method works really well is because then the adhesive is right at the tip where you want it to be and ready to use. I found in the beginning, because this adhesive is so sticky, and that's what you want adhesive to be, you want it to be sticky. Um, if you don't intentionally sort of break that seal like that, and you just kind of lift it up, it'll like this adhesive will, you'll see it kind of string out, and then you finally break it, but then it like ricochets back here, and then you're rolling and nothing's coming out. And so I just found it a lot easier to use it this way, so that when you break the adhesive, it's right at the tip and it's ready to use the next time. That's just my little tip. Okay, so I'm going to put this up here. Okay, just give us a little black and white. As Pat said, the black and white makes it really versatile and fun. And then I am going, oh, is that straight? Okay, anyway, if it's not, it's okay, it's handmade. And then I'm going to cut another strip here. I'm going to probably go right up to the edge of the parakeet party. So what did I measure the parakeet party at? 5 1/8, I think. And 3 7/8. Not 3 7/8. I want 1.5. Sorry, I'm not doing a whole layer. I'm just doing a strip. Okay, just like that. And then let's stamp on that. Okay, so I love this suite in this set. Yes, Carol's saying you have 90 days to return any defective things. So I think we're in that time zone. So that's why don't wait. If you've ordered something from me and it's defective, like it doesn't happen a ton to me, but you know, a couple of times maybe, I don't know, maybe one of the stamps is missing from here. That's really rare. I think that's only happened once in my 15 years, or like really weird random things. Then I just make sure to, that's why you should always inspect your products when you receive them. Use them right away. As soon as you get an order, do not delay, my friends. You take your stuff out and you stamp. You play with everything. Okay, so let's do this. I love the font on this, so we're just gonna take the suite and we're gonna stamp it. Oh, I don't think I really got the ink on there that well. Let's see how we did. Not bad. Okay, my ink pad might need to be juiced up a bit, but still pretty good. Okay, and then there's lots of different things that go with it. So you can see last time I did thank you for being so sweet. This time we'll do sweet birthday wishes. So let's get that out. Let me just wipe this down. Okay, I'm just using my chamois. This is again something you can purchase from Stampin' Up. I just keep it in an old stamp case here. And then it's just a really fast way to clean. I have our Stampin' Scrub and Mist as well when I need a more thorough cleaning. Okay, and then birthday wishes. So our stamps are easy to use. These are our photopolymer stamps. They just peel off from the acetate and then you can stick them on a block. So the first time that you're buying stamps, remember to purchase a block unless you're buying a kit. If you're buying a kit, our all-inclusive kits have a block included. Okay, there we go. And then we will stamp birthday wishes underneath. I'm going to use the real red. Oh, okay. We're going to use I'm saying oh because I put this away without putting the lid on and I stuck my stamp case right on top of it. So Normally, I'm pretty good at trying to close the lid right away because I have had many mistakes where an elbow's gone into it or something has dropped into my ink pad that I don't want. Okay, so I'm just going to use the real red because ta-da, we should make things coordinate, of course. Okay, so sweet birthday wishes. Let's put that on here. Okay, and then let's do some cherries, shall we? So this is where I'm going to change it up a bit from the swap card I received because last week I just used the punches and my swap card just used the punches, but I kind of want to stamp. I kind of want to stamp these cherries and see what they look like. If I don't like how they turn out, then we can go back to just using the punch. So let's try stamping some cherries here. It does take a little extra effort to stamp and then punch, but sometimes you just want the look. What I have also done, let me just think, how did I do this last time? Is it like this? I feel like there's a few different ways that I do it. Sometimes I take like a scratch piece of paper. I punch, let me see. Okay, and then I know kind of where I want to place things. Okay. Oh, you're back out by the pool. Have fun, Pat. It is that time of year. Okay, and then if I want to do a stem, oh, but you know what? I'm only doing one color right now. So we're just gonna, but if you wanted to kind of have them all at once, then I like if I was gonna do it all in one color, I'll show you what I was going to do, right? I would like say if I was doing the cherry and the stem in the same color, I would just sort of position that there. Here, I think I am gonna do the leaf though. Okay. Let's see if this works. I don't do it that often, but sometimes, especially if I'm doing swaps. Okay, so then I can stamp it and then punch it out. Okay, let's try it and see. But I don't want the stem in green. So actually this makes no sense whatsoever. But if I was doing it on the same piece of paper, let's say, I'm mumbling to myself, but let's say we are going to, let's try. You can see that I'm inventing and playing at the same time here. So for example, if I was doing the stem and the leaves together in green, let's get our parakeet party out. Maybe I do want to. Anyway, we'll see. So then I can put it, oh, I didn't follow my own advice from last time to flip that over when I was punching. Can you see that? So then it's perfectly lined up so that I just need one punch. Okay. See that? Ta-da! Cute, right? Okay. So maybe we will save these. That's not exactly the card I want to make, but okay. And then we'll do our little cherry, and we'll do that in real red. Okay, I did explain it. Okay, Lynn's got it. These builder punches. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to show you a little trick that I sometimes do with the builder punches, especially if I'm doing multiples. And speaking of swapping and doing multiples, I'm going to a Stampin' Up! Leaders Convention next week. Is it next week? Yes. No, yes, I'm leaving on Wednesday next week. So hopefully I'll be able to do a live for you on Tuesday. I'm leaving on Wednesday. So I know you guys are like, oh my gosh, you just came back. Yes, I am saying the same thing. I just came back and I am off again. But it'll be really fun. It's been a long time since we've had an in-person stampin' event. Okay. So you remember from last week, right? When you punch, then flip it over so that these pieces in the builder punch go down instead of inside and jamming up your punch. Okay, there's our cute little cherry. Okay. Oh, super cute. Something like that. Okay, what happened to our little sweet? We can just put that like that. Okay. I think we're going to add a little border down here. And then I'll show you something else in this stamp set too. We can actually do 2 cherries if we want. Let's try and see. Okay, I'm just going to punch out another cherry here because maybe we want 2 cherries. Okay, and then since I've got, oh no, this stem going this way, it's nice if we can have a stem going the other way, but I don't quite know how to do that unless I just punch this out. I actually shared last week, it's better to use strips. Okay, so that you're not. Okay, let's decide what we want to do here. So we've got this one, our stamped stem, which looks good. But if we want the stem to go in the other direction, we kind of need a punched stem so that we can turn it around. Okay. I know, this set is so sweet. I love this set. So many things to play with. So I don't know if there's a way to make this go in the other direction. I was checking to see whether there is another direction in here, but there isn't. But what there is this little thing. You might be wondering, like, what's this little veiny thing? I'm going to show you what this veiny thing is. This veiny thing makes the leaf come alive. It makes the leaf come alive. Okay, so we're just going to use the parakeet party, and we're just going to stamp these little veins on top. Can you see? So much better, so much better. Okay, so I'm just so that my little stems match, I'm going to use a punched out stem in this case. There we go. Something like that. You see it coming together? Ah, so exciting. I love stamping. I will never stop stamping for my whole life. I mean, I guess people shouldn't say never, whatever, but, and I love it, but Stampin' Up! Makes everything coordinate. It's so fun. I'm having fun playing, and let's do a little border here. Let me show you which border I'm going to use. And again, thank you to Erica Serwin, who gave me the swap card. And this color and contour, at the time when it was released, I don't think it's still a bundle, but there are these scallop contour dies. I use these all the time with the borders, great scallop borders, but there's this like really fun border down here. Okay, so let's do that. And guess what color we're going to do? We're going to do real red to make it just pop and coordinate with the cherries and the cardstock. So let's cut that border for us. I wonder if this is okay. Let's try it and see. I always keep all my little scraps. I don't know how you guys feel about that. If you're just tuning in, thanks for joining me. Make sure you go check out this link that has all my important links. And I would love to stay in touch because you can join my newsletter list from there. You can sign up for classes. You can check out my blog posts. I love to stay connected. Okay, so let's pop this on here. Okay, and hopefully I'm doing this correctly. But if not, this is what I love about creating with paper. It's not a crisis if I don't like how it turns out. I can just change it up because it's just paper. It's just paper. It's not like I'm working with diamonds here, people. Very economical. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I just need to put that little piece in so that it's the right thickness when I'm rolling it through. Lynn says she keeps all her scraps too, yeah. Yep, perfect. Okay, so I've got this nice little border here. I'm just gonna do a little snippy. Let's get this out of the way. Hey, Paulette, I just saw your name. You missed the announcement. You were the winner last week, so thanks for commenting last week and joining me last week. So you can watch for a little happy mail. Okay, so if you haven't commented yet, what are you waiting for? It just makes me know that we're together, even if you're watching the replay. Okay, so I'm going to use the same length, which I think for that white piece I did it at 5 1/8. So I'm just going to do the same, go to 5 1/8. Hope I have the right measurement there. We'll trim that off. And there's our little border that we're going to use. Yes, happy Tuesday. Okay, so so much more fun to do these videos live when I know that you guys are with me. Okay, and then we'll just use our adhesive and do the little roly. I realized because I'll be in New Orleans for the Backstage conference with Stampin' Up, I won't be able to do my traditional saleabration finale videos. So I'm not sure what I'll do. Just stay tuned, I guess. I'll decide. Okay, so we'll put that down. Oh, is it on the camera? Okay, and let's play with our pretty. Yep, and then I'm going to give it a little pop by using our dimensionals. See, this card started with nothing. You saw it come to life just with paper and stamps and ink. So fun. Okay, so if you don't own this set yet, what are you waiting for? It's a great time to purchase it because your orders will all contribute towards Saleabration rewards. And don't forget, if your list is long, it doesn't even really have to be long, just a few bundles will get you to the amount that makes it more worth it to get the starter kit. And join my dynamic team. I might be biased, but I think I have one of the most dynamic teams in Canada. We're actually having our little monthly team get together tonight. We usually meet on the third Tuesday of each month, so I think it's already the third Tuesday of August. How can that be possible? Didn't I just get home? Wasn't I just in Quebec? Okay. And then where's our leaf that came alive? Yes, our beautiful leaf that came alive because of the little vein here. We'll stick that back there. Isn't this a great birthday card? It just makes you feel cheerful when you look at it. Okay, peek that behind. And a little bling bling, of course. Okay, so you guys can vote. Should we use the red rhinestones or should we use, oh, these are kind of fun, these iridescent ones? They kind of have a pinky tinge, so I'm not really fond of those ones for this card in particular. But we could just use regular rhinestones, just the silver ones. Maybe we should have a vote while I put the lid on my fine tip glue, because that's very important. Which one do you guys want to use? Do you want to use the red rhinestones or the regular rhinestones? Okay, and then we can put a little bit of twine on here. I'm going to use the white. It is from the, there's like a, I think it's still available. It's this Baker's Twine Essential Pack. So that's where this white twine comes from. I think it'll be cute to put a little bit of twine. Okay, Lynn's saying go with the regular silver rhinestones rather than the red ones. Yeah, maybe the red kind of says Christmas, right? But it doesn't have to be for Christmas. See, Linda's saying red. Oh, Sharon's saying red. After I finish tying this bow and putting it down, I'll see which color is the winner. Okay. The benefits of joining live. You get to have a vote in the card. Okay, where should I put the... Ooh, I like it up there. Yeah. I think it's kind of cute up there. Okay, so I'm going to put it up there. And then we'll see which rhinestones we're going to use, the red or the regular silvery ones. I'm just using our glue dots. I had someone before I left for Quebec saying that she's tried so many different brands and she loves these glue dots. They're the stickiest. Okay. Okay, it looks like the reds have it. So let's put a couple of red rhinestones here. Where should we put it? Just to jazz it up a bit, you know? Okay, sometimes that's enough, right? Just a little bit of red rhinestones, our sweet cherries. And this is our second card. So last week you got to see me use the punches. You got to see me use the sponge daubers to add some extra depth to our punch outs. And then this week you saw me stamp and punch as well. Okay, so lots of fun things with the stamp set. So cute. If you haven't gotten your set, make sure you think about not just getting the stamp set, but also, of course, the coordinating punch. You save 10% when you buy it as a bundle. Okay, so that is our card for today. Thank you for joining me. Let me flip this around. Oh, Louise likes it. Okay, so, oh my gosh, so dangerous in my craft room. I almost tripped on my AirPod case. Okay, it's like very dangerous. That's why I try to move gingerly and slowly because you never know what I'm going to trip on here. But I feel like it's a real workshop, a real craft cave because I've got so many pretty things around here. It's my happy place. Thank you for joining me this week. Oh, I'm glad you had fun. So make sure you share the video with your friends. Share it in any groups that you're in. I love to share stamping with others. So this is just a great way that I get to do that. Thank you for joining me. And I hope that we will see you again next week. If not, I'll make sure to leave a message. We'll see how ready I am because I'm leaving early in the morning the next day. So, or maybe I'll pre-record a video for you guys. We'll see. But the inspiration will continue, that is for sure. And have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.